Good afternoon. Welcome to Rising Smile Funeral Home.
Hi, thank you. We're here to arrange to have my girlfriend put to rest.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Are you her only relations?
Just Greg. I'm Greg's coworker, Jessica.
Nice to meet you, Greg, Jessica. I'm Deborah Hodgson, and I'm here to make the burial process as stress-free as possible.
I appreciate that. I don't have a lot of support right now.
You've got me.
I know, and I'm glad you're here. I just wish I didn't have to lean on you like this.
Honestly, it's no trouble at all.
No one understands more than I what you're going through. I've seen countless men and women your age, sometimes younger, who feel like they've got too much time on their hands. Then someone they truly care about is taken away from them by the cruel hands of fate, and you realize you barely had any time at all.
I wish that weren't true.
Let's get started, but feel free to take a break whenever you need it. What's the name of the deceased?
Daisy.
Lovely name. And will Daisy's remains be shipped from a hospital or?
Oh, I have her here.
Oh, her remains are here with you now?
Yes, I can show you.
I admit this is highly... Okay. So, is this a facsimile of the deceased? What am I looking at here?
This is her.
This is Daisy, your recently passed girlfriend.
Yes. Thanks again for your kindness and understanding during this time.
Understanding. Right. As her closest relation, Greg, I'm going to be dealing primarily with you during this difficult process.
Of course, although I'm not very good with paperwork.
That's why I'm here.
Good. I think I'll need all the help I can get here. Do you have Daisy's personal information? Birth certificate, social security, things of that nature?
Yeah, right here.
Yes, I didn't think... What? Huh. Everything seems to be in order. Today's full of surprises.
I never would have even known where to look for these things. And I'm her boyfriend.
I bet not. And I assume these weren't forged in any way?
Are you suggesting something?
Certainly not. Just making sure you know the severity of forgery. The penalty for mocking up documents of this nature, well, they're not fun to deal with, I can assure you.
Then it's a good thing that these aren't forged and represent a very real person.
A very good thing indeed for anyone wishing to avoid jail time over a farce.
By farce, do you mean that my girlfriend?
Let's table this and move on.
As you like. Are you looking to have her buried or will she be cremated?
Oh, we definitely don't want to have her cremated.
Because she'd melt.
I'm sorry?
Nothing. Here is a listing of our caskets. Our most modest burial vessel is $2,000.
Too pedestrian. I mean, look at her. Can you imagine someone so beautiful being stuck in a pine box?
I better not answer that.
I like this one.
That is one of our deluxe models priced at $10,000.
Greg, can you afford that?
Absolutely. Money is no object when it comes to the love of my life.
That's good because we haven't discussed your plot yet. We have one available for only $200.
Oh, is it on a hill? Daisy loves elevated views. They remind her of our hikes together.
Greg, sweetie, she won't be able to see anything.
You don't know that. And if she's going to be reclaimed by the earth, then I want it to be the best earth possible.
We do have plots on the hill, but they're $2,000.
That sounds perfect. Oh, we can look down on the world and as I talk to her ghost.
Of course. Then there's the funeral service, which is $3,000, unless you'd like to go straight to the burial for whatever reason.
And not give the speech that I stayed up all night writing? Add that to our total.
All told, you're looking at $15,000.
Greg, do you really want to spend that much?
I'll have to make some sacrifices, but it'll be worth it.
I don't suppose Daisy had any money put away.
No. She worked in a department store.
Shocker.
That's where I met her. I just walked over, introduced myself, and asked her out for coffee. Next thing I knew, I was in a committed relationship with this beautiful human being. I thought we were going to spend the rest of our lives together. And then we got the bad news from the doctors. She had prostate cancer. Since then, she has never really been...
Sorry. What kind of cancer?
Oh, prostate.
Please, continue.
6 months later, she died in the hospital. She was so still when it happened.
If she was declared dead at a medical facility, I will need to see the death certificate.
Sure. Yeah, I have it. It is right here.
This is just a piece of paper that has death certificate written on it, and it's written in colored pencil?
Yeah, I kind of ran out of steam after the birth certificate and the social security card.
So you admit those were fraudulent.
Of course they weren't. Right, Jessica?
Mrs. Hodgson, may I speak with you for a moment? Privately?
Okay, what the hell is going on?
Greg's going through a hard time.
And he has to make it my problem?
Look, I know it's hard to believe such a calamity, but Greg has no one. As a child, he was separated from his parents at a department store. Later, he was adopted by a foster father, but he died of prostate cancer 5 years ago at the office. Greg keeps to himself. I don't think he ever learned how to socialize. I took a chance. I got to know him, and he is the sweetest man I have ever met.
I can appreciate that you've got a crush on the guy, but this behavior isn't healthy, not to mention expensive.
Maybe. Look, I'm no psychologist, but I think this may be Greg's way of letting go of the fantasy and allowing himself to join the real world.
If he's genuinely committed to this, I guess we can work out a payment plan.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Greg? Greg? World of the living, Greg!
What were you guys talking about?
The saying, a broken clock is right twice a day. Just because something is technically defunct doesn't mean it's entirely useless. It's the same with those that have passed. They've never completely gone. You see, This clock is just like Daisy.
You're right. Daisy is just like that clock. She's an inanimate object.
That's not what I was going for, but okay.
Oh my God. I wasted 5 years of my life to this glorified, super hacked action figure. Oh, is it any wonder that no one at work talks to me? Is it any wonder that I'm null and void?
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Oh, I owe you an apology for dragging you out here.
I came to help in any way that I can. And now that you're back on the market, maybe we could go out for some coffee.
Sure, Wait, are you propositioning me? Because I'm gay.
Oh, I understand. I'm not going to. Wait a minute. You were in love with Daisy, a female mannequin?
You guys are still in my office.
But she wasn't even real.
So what? You're gay with people and straight with inanimate objects? Do I have that right?
Apparently, yes.
That is so weird.
Now it's weird.
I think I'm done here.
You said you wanted to help.
Yeah, that's when I thought I had a chance with you, but now I'm out.
She was my ride.
Uh-huh.
So, I guess I'll just walk home. Can I leave her here?
Sure. Why not?
Thank you.
Well, hello there. What brings a nice gal like you into my office? This whole thing. Shucks. You're not so bad yourself. Oh, my husband never says things like that anymore. Who needs him, right? Maybe you and I could... Hang on a sec. Please hold all my calls for the next hour or so. Thank you. Now, where were we?